Attention Birds fans, something surprising just happened. No one saw this coming, but before we dive in, if you're a true Eagles fan, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Every day, we bring you fresh information about the Birds, straight from the most reliable sources. Let's get right into the news. As the 2025 NFL Draft approaches, the Philadelphia Eagles face critical decisions that could shape their short and long-term future. Among the most intense rumors is one that stands out: the possible trade of veteran tight end Dallas Goedert, who is entering the final year of his contract with the team. With this, the team may have its sights set on the talented Colston Loveland from Michigan as the future of the position. This move could have a profound impact not only on the 2025 season, but also on the next decades of success for the team. Let's break down what this means and what we can expect. Since taking over for Zach Ertz in 2018, Dallas Goedert has established himself as one of the best tight ends in the NFL. With his ability to be a reliable target in the passing game and a solid blocker in the running game, he has become a key piece in the Eagles' offensive success. His presence on intermediate routes and ability to make difficult catches have made him essential in several of the Eagles' campaigns, including in the decisive moments of postseason play. Despite battling injuries throughout his career, Goedert has always been a decisive player in the Eagles' postseason appearances, securing his spot as a fan favorite in Philadelphia. However, at 30 years old and with a significant impact on the salary cap, renewing his contract could be financially unfeasible for the team. Moving Goedert would allow the Eagles to redirect financial resources to other parts of the roster, balancing the need for competitiveness with the need for renewal. As he approaches the final year of his contract, the negotiations for Goedert have become a point of focus. The possibility of a trade has gained momentum due to the growing pressure to balance the salary cap and the desire to renew the roster. The team may prefer to focus on future assets and ensure the continuity of a competitive roster without committing significant resources to an aging player in a high-demand position. With this, the search for a future tight end becomes a priority for the Eagles. Colston Loveland. The future of the tight end position in Philadelphia. In this scenario, the name of Colston Loveland from Michigan emerges, widely considered one of the top prospects for the position in this draft. Loveland is a player with all the attributes to stand out in the NFL. At 6'5" and 240 pounds, he is a tight end with great length and an impressive ability to make plays. During the Wolverines' championship season, Loveland recorded 56 receptions for 582 yards and 5 touchdowns in 2024, showing his potential not just as a receiver, but also as a constant red zone threat. Loveland's talent, especially in contested catch situations and his ability to win battles, places him in the same conversation as some of the best tight ends in the NFL. His ability to create separation and his physical strength are traits that have caught the attention of scouts, and he would fit perfectly into the Eagles' offense, giving Jalen Hurts another offensive weapon on a team already full of stars like A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith. Additionally, his potential as a solid blocker also makes him a valuable addition to the Eagles' ground game, especially with the departure of key players in the offseason. According to Mike Greger from Philly Sports Network, Loveland would be the perfect replacement for Dallas Goedert. He also suggests that if Goedert is kept for one more season, Loveland could be an excellent complement to the veteran tight end, allowing him to learn from one of the best in the league. This scenario fits well with the Eagles' strategy of maintaining competitiveness while preparing for the future. Loveland has the skills necessary to be a complete tight end, and with Goedert's guidance, he could quickly adapt to the NFL's style of play. Loveland is currently projected as a late first-round pick, which means the Eagles may need to trade up from their current 32nd position in the draft to ensure his selection. While this would require additional draft capital, the potential return from Loveland could justify this investment. Securing a franchise tight end capable of being a central piece in the offense for many years would be a strategic move, especially in a position the Eagles value so much in their offensive game plan. A more patient scenario, however, would involve keeping Goedert for one last season while Loveland adapts to the NFL, setting the stage for a smooth transition in 2026. This would allow the Eagles to capitalize on Goedert's immediate production while developing a young and talented player for the future. If general manager Howie Roseman decides to move forward with selecting Loveland, it would once again signal the Eagles' long-term vision and their commitment to building a winning team, not only for 2025, but for years to come. The search for an impactful tight end like Loveland underscores the idea that the team is always looking to improve even in already well-established positions. This idea generated a lot of laughs. Rightfully so, as Ramsey is expensive, aging, and reportedly didn't get along with Vic Fonio in Miami. The Eagles would never trade one of the best WR2s in the league for that. But things got even stranger when Howard Eskin, a longtime Eagles media figure, chimed in saying that he'd heard A.J. Brown's name mentioned in top 10 trade scenarios. Let's be clear, from a financial standpoint, trading A.J. Brown before June 1st is practically impossible. It would hit the Eagles with over $31 million in dead cap space. Even a post-June 1st trade would still cost the team substantial amounts in 2025 and 2026. So these rumors about Brown are practically fantasy, but the mere mention of his name in these scenarios suggests something might be brewing behind the scenes. Moreover, this draft season has been notably quiet. With just 1 week to go, there have been no trades involving first-round picks, which is rare. Normally, by now, at least one team has moved up or down in the first round. This silence could signal that Howie Roseman is planning something bold for the Eagles, something that could change the course of the draft. What do you think? Should the team try to trade up, stay put at pick 32, or maybe even move Dallas Goedert? Or could a surprise move involving A.J. Brown or Smith be on the horizon? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Howie Roseman has a clear philosophy. He values each pick in the draft as an opportunity to really get to know the players and make decisions based on objective data. The lack of visits from tight ends, for example, could be a strong indication that the Eagles are just playing their cards close to the chest. Also, the team might be considering players projected for the second or third rounds instead of just focusing on immediate needs. In summary, the Eagles are entering the draft with a position of strength. They're not desperate to fill holes, as many of their offseason needs have already been addressed in free agency. This leads us to believe that Roseman might be preparing to make a bold move, but without rushing. He believes in the current roster and is ready to act when the opportunity arises. And while Dallas Goedert's situation still lingers, the calm behind the scenes suggests the Eagles have a solid plan. Now, with the draft quickly approaching, the question remains, what will be the next big move for the Eagles? We might be about to witness one of the boldest moves of the offseason. Let's stay tuned. What moves do you think the Eagles should make in the draft? Should they trade up, stay at pick 32, or maybe even trade Dallas Goedert or A.J. Brown? Leave your opinion in the comments.